he was my tutor, but he had a secret life. Part 6, The Last Move. You never realize how quiet the world can be until someone you care about vanishes from it. Adrian was gone. No calls, no texts, no notes, not even a trace of him online. And the burner phone, the one I still kept in the back of my drawer, buzzed once. Just once. No message. Just a signal. Like someone was letting me know, we're still here. Mr. Langston moved fast. Within hours, he had triangulated the last few pings from Adrian's encrypted accounts. One stood out, a single signal sent from an abandoned commercial lot near the edge of the city. Just outside camera range. Just remote enough to be forgotten. It felt like a trap. It probably was. But I didn't care. I was done being scared. Done hiding. I wanted him back. The plan was simple. Langston would monitor from his laptop in the car parked 2 blocks away. I'd go in wearing a hidden mic, a small GPS tracker, clipped under my jacket in case things went south. And I'd bring the drive. The one Adrian once told me held backups of everything: logs, codes, traces, insurance.
Bait.
It was just past midnight when I walked into the lot.
It used to be a car repair shop.
Now it looked like something from a horror movie. Broken windows, rusted metal siding, weeds taller than my knees. Every step echoed louder than it should have. The doors were unlocked. Of course they were. Inside was mostly empty. Dusty equipment, a couple of flickering lights, and the metallic smell of oil that hadn't been used in years. And then I saw him. Adrian. He was tied to a chair, bruised but alive. His head snapped up the second he saw me. "Casey," he croaked.
What are you now?
No, you shouldn't be here." "Too late," I said, voice trembling but steady. "I brought your insurance." A voice cut through the shadows behind me. "Smart girl." I turned. It was the man from the SUV, the one in the suit. Only now he wasn't smiling. His eyes were cold, and there were 2 others behind him, all of them armed. "You made quite the mess," the suited man said. "You and your little boyfriend." "He's not my boyfriend," I lied. Adrian made a sound that might have been a weak laugh. Even now, he couldn't help himself. "You have something for me?" the man asked. I held up the flash drive. "This has everything. Access logs, account trails,
Codes.
I give it to you. You let him go." He raised an eyebrow. "You think that's how this works?" "I know that's how leverage works." We stood in silence. My heart thudded so loudly, I was sure they could hear it. He took a step closer. I stayed still. Then he reached for the drive, and everything exploded. There was a sharp crack, glass shattering. Smoke erupted from the far corner of the building. Langston's distraction. In the chaos, I ducked low and kicked the drive across the floor, away from everyone. Adrian used the moment to slam his chair sideways, breaking one of the legs. One of the men lunged for me, but I grabbed the rusted wrench on the floor and swung. It connected.
Barely.
But enough. Langston's voice buzzed in my ear. "Cops are 3 minutes out.
Get out now."
I scrambled to Adrian's side, yanking at the ropes. He was bleeding, shaky but alive, and furious. "You are crazy," he said, coughing. "Yeah, well," I said, "I missed you." We didn't have time to escape quietly. Langston's signal jammer had bought us a window, but the others weren't waiting. As we ran, a shot rang out, then another. Glass sprayed. Adrian pulled me behind an overturned metal desk, shielding me with his body. "I swear," he gasped, "if we live through this, you're never doing anything this reckless again." I don't take orders from someone who got kidnapped. He looked at me and smiled. Even bleeding and terrified, he smiled. Sirens wailed in the distance. Blue and red lights flashed through the gaps in the broken windows. And just like that, it was over. We spent the night at the police station. Langston told the feds just enough about illegal cyber activity, threats against minors, whistleblowers in danger. He gave them the drive. Adrian gave them names. I gave them the truth. And for the first time in weeks, the secrets were no longer ours to carry. Adrian didn't go back to school. too risky, too exposed. They put him and his brother under protective custody, some kind of government cyberwatch program. The details were vague, and I wasn't allowed to know much. He left me a note the day he disappeared again. No goodbye. No phone number. Just a flash drive in my locker and a line that made my heart ache and heal all at once. If anyone was going to save me, it was always going to be you.
A.
The flash drive had one folder. Inside, screenshots of our math sessions, audio clips of me laughing, a photo of the two of us, one I didn't even know he'd taken. Me half asleep at the library, him in the background, barely in frame, and one file. Casey_txt. I opened it, and I cried, because it wasn't a love letter. It was a promise. Someday, when it's safe, I'll find you again. Until then, stay loud.
Stay brave. Stay you.
You were never just homework help. You were the only real thing I had.
A.
I still go to the treehouse, sometimes. It's quiet there, peaceful, but not empty, because I still carry him with me, in flash drives, in memories, in the pieces of my life that are finally mine again. And sometimes, late at night, I get a text from a number I don't recognize. One new message, stay safe, C. Anonymous. But I always know who it's from.
The end.
Or is it?